Hello friends, today is 11 December 2022 Sunday. Now I am going to today's 15 most important news. Himachal's new CM Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu, a fighter who rose through the ranks, a product of student politics, senior Congress leader and four-time MLA Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu was a known detractor of party veteran Veerabhadra Singh who had dominated Himachal Pradesh politics for over 5 decades until his demise last year, with the party bagging its past victory in the hill state without the charismatic presence of Veerabhadra Singh Sukhu's elevation makes it clear that the party is ready to move on. US sounds alarm over harmful Iran-Russia's military partnership. The United States on Friday expressed alarm over a full-scale defense partnership between Russia and Iran, describing it as harmful to Ukraine, Iran's neighbors and the world. Iran stands accused by Western powers of supplying drones to Russia for its war against Ukraine, as Moscow batters the country's energy infrastructure in search of an advantage in the bloody conflict. Hindu Succession Act: Supreme Court bats for amendment of law denying tribal women equal property rights, observing that a female tribal is entitled to parity with the male tribal in interstate succession. The Supreme Court on Friday directed the Centre to examine the issue and consider amending the provisions of the Hindu Succession Act so as to make it applicable to the members of the scheduled tribes. The top court said when the daughter belonging to the non-tribal is entitled to equal share in the property of her father, there is no reason to deny such a right to the daughter of tribal communities. Cyclone Mandos weakens into depression, more rains likely in parts of Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. The cyclonic storm Mandos, which crossed the coast near Mahabalipuram in the wee hours of Saturday, has moved completely inland and weakened into a deep depression over North Tamil Nadu. Meanwhile, interior districts like Krishnagiri, Dharmapuri, Tirupattur, Vellore, Ranipet, Tiruvannamalai, Kanchipuram and Tiruvallur districts may experience heavy to heavy rainfall on Saturday. UGC new draft norms UG honors degree only after completing 4 years. Students will be able to get an undergraduate honors degree after completing 4 years instead of 3, according to new draft norms prepared by the University Grants Commission. The draft curriculum and credit framework for 4-year undergraduate programs, prepared in accordance with national education policy, is likely to be notified on Monday. PM Modi to inaugurate ICMR facility to enhance research on homeoglobinopathies. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will lay the foundation stone for National Institute for One Health and inaugurate Center for Research, Management and Control of Hemoglobinopathies in Nagpur on December 11. These institutes will help expedite the country's efforts in enhancing health research to serve vulnerable populations, a health ministry said in a statement. Pakistan unable to diversify sources of energy to overcome crisis report. Pakistan is making efforts to find a new energy alliance to ensure an uninterrupted energy supply to households and industries, Geopolitics reported. Pakistan is trying to diversify its energy sources for tackling the energy crisis. A delegation of Pakistani ministers, including the Minister of State Petroleum Division, Mosaddiq Masood Malik, travelled to Kazakhstan from November 8 to 11. US slaps sanctions against Indian national, others for human rights abuses violations. The US has slapped sanctions on two individuals including an Indian national and seven entities for providing material support to, acting on behalf of, or being owned by North Korea's government-run animation studio which utilized its workers to provide low-cost labor. 5-year ban lifted, new private colleges allowed to open in Odisha, in a big step towards improving the gross enrollment ratio in the state. The Higher Education Department has decided to lift its 5-year ban on opening of new private degree or professional college in Odisha. A good National Assessment and Accreditation Council score or National Institutional Ranking Framework rank will also no longer be mandatory for higher education institutions to apply for increasing seats or opening new courses. Court directs SFSL police to share reports of Archana Nag's devices with ED. A court here has directed the State Forensic Science Laboratory and Bhubaneswar police to share the reports on the content of the seized devices of sex and extortion scandal accused Archana Nag and her husband Jagabandhu Chand with the Enforcement Directorate. Biodiversity Heritage Site tag for Gandhamardana soon. Gandhamardana Hill System could be the third biodiversity heritage site in the state soon. The Odisha Biodiversity Board has sent a proposal to the state government to declare the 18,963.89 hectare threatened and ecologically sensitive landscape of the hill range in Gandhamardhan Reserve Forest Area as a biodiversity heritage site for long-term protection, conservation and management of biological resources of the hill. High interest rate price hikes may dent consumer confidence, FADA. Auto Dealership Body Federation of Automobile Dealers Association (FADA) on Friday said repetitive repo rate hikes by the Reserve Bank of India (RBI) will further lead to a higher cost of borrowing apart from the price hikes done by the OEMs, original equipment manufacturers. Meghalaya begins dispatching medicines using drones, first state to do so in India. When the word went into Fedalodova in the West Garo Hills district of Meghalaya on Monday, the locals looked up and welcomed it with loud cheers. The alien and unmanned aerial vehicle came with medicines for the local primary health center after a 40-minute story from Jangjal, 68 km. Bangladesh vs India: Ishan Kishan's double hundred helps India salvage pride in final ODI. Ishan Kishan was the epitome of insane power hitting as his record-breaking fastest double-hundred provided a healing touch in India's crushing 227-run consolation victory over Bangladesh in the inconsequential third ODI here on Saturday. Despite the record margin of victory, biggest by any team against Bangladesh, the 1-2 series defeat will certainly rankle the Indian team as both matches slipped away from its grasp after being in pole position. FIFA World Cup: Messi snarls, taunts and thrills in Argentina epic victory. Whether it was in the rule book or not, Lionel Messi was going to do just about anything to get to the World Cup semi-finals. Football fans saw another side to Messi in Argentina's wild penalty shootout victory over the Netherlands, a side that can only really come out on the most pressure-filled occasions. Thank you for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe this channel.